We got to get busy. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get busy. Right? Chest work today. Chesty Morgan. Right? Let's get it. You know, it'd be cool if live streams here on YouTube actually had a way to have video stabilization without using a gimbal, kind of like actually using like your phone's stabilization, but I don't see how they would be able to do that. It's like you have to use a gimbal, right? Because I know when I'm walking right now, there's probably like crazy shakiness going on. Damn, I feel like I got a splinter in my finger right now. But yeah, we're doing chest today. So let's find a bench and let's get busy, you know? Looks like there's a couple of benches here where we could do just that. I kind of like doing incline. So let's do incline. Okay. I'll probably do some flat bench as well. But we'll do incline to begin with. But you know we got to do a warm-up, right? So let's get busy. Let's get busy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So I like to do calisthenic work as a warm-up, just to get the blood flowing. I've always used chest. I've always used push-ups as something that built my chest up. It built my triceps, shoulders, you know, and it keeps my stomach flat. So that's always good too, you know. So Puerto Rico, all the Boricuas out there, let's go. Yeah, I don't eat hamburgers, Hawkins, but you know, can I do a backflip? I'm not really good at backflips. I've done backflips, but I haven't practiced in a while. But I would love to get back into doing backflips, you know. But welcome everyone. I'm just doing some push-ups for warm-up. go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Do one more set, and then we'll go right to begin. I'm gonna start right behind me. That's that's the incline bench. I'm just gonna go light, get some incline work in to start this chest routine. And kind of like I started this week, because I started with legs the day before, then yesterday we did back, and then today we're doing chest, right? So my legs are still sore. But when we did legs, it was kind of like a machine day. And then yesterday was a hybrid where we did both machines and free weight. Today, I think I'm thinking we'll do the same thing. We'll go machines and free weight. We'll do both. All right, last set here, just for the warm up. And let's make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome, welcome. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, we keep the camera right there. It's perfect. We're gonna go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get incline. I'm gonna get incline in, and then we'll go to flat bench right after that. You know, do like 3 sets of incline, then we'll go right to flat bench after that. I don't know where they put the stoppers over here for the bars. I don't even know if they have stoppers. I mean, I think it would be safe, right? To have like clamps or whatever they use. I just don't see any. I'm not saying I need it, but I would think it would be safer to have them, but I don't see any. So do they have clamps here in this gym?
I think they do. They might have it at the front.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, here we go. Let's go like 3 sets here. I got good blood flow, so let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. You know, I'm trying to put on like maybe 6 to 15 pounds of lean muscle mass. I would say over the next like year and a half. I think that would be good. And just kind of keep my body fat percentage low like it is. I think I could get 7, 8 pounds of lean muscle mass over the next year and change, you know, because I've been upping my calories daily, and I've been doing my calisthenics, doing resistance. I think I can make it happen. I'll put most of it in my legs and my back, and then see how it pans out. I'll work the calves, I'll work glutes, I'll work the posterior chain, I'll work back, and you know, I'm not too concerned with chest, shoulders, triceps, or traps too much, or even arms too much, because I know those areas are gonna build regardless. But I'm more let me put a little bit more weight on. I'm more focused on the lower body, you know? It's right here. Second set, second to last. Hope everyone's having a good day, a strong day. And we're gonna have a strong routine today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good. Felt good. I always feel great doing chest work. But like I said, just because I feel strong doing something doesn't mean I want to actually gain or focus on that area. That doesn't mean I'm going to neglect it. I'm going to still do it. I'm still going to do chest. I'm still going to do triceps. I'm still going to do shoulders. And I'm still going to do biceps. And I'm still going to do forearms. But I want to focus on legs and back. We're going to do one more set here. It's going to be our last set. Then we're going to move on to flat. Okay? All it takes, and the reason why I do these live streams, besides holding myself accountable publicly and leaving a trail, and besides passing energy that's positive and motivational, is I can do these workouts in 20 minutes. Straight up have a full routine on any body part, including legs and back. 20 minutes, that's all it takes. So if I could do it, I know you can. Let's get it. And another thing, I try and stay dolo. I try and stay dolo solo. So, you know, I don't have to worry about waiting on anyone. You know, that person's late, or we have to kind of link up and sync up with timing and scheduling. And, you know, that person is at a different level. You know, anything could happen. But when you're by yourself, you got to draw inspiration from other places. And it's amazing once you get that where you need it to be. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now we're gonna go right to flat bench and keep it moving. Let's move this camera. Let's move it right here. Seems like it's not really staying properly. There you go. Okay. Right to flat bench. Just gonna do another 3 sets here. And that's kind of like how these workouts go. I kind of like the flow of going between free weights and machine work, and try and focus the bulk of the routine on free weights, and then use machines for like kind of round out the edges, so to say. 1 with machines, 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm just getting back into shape, so, you know, I'm not too concerned about the weight or anything like that. Just making sure I just stay consistent. And it actually feels really good because my muscles are starting to, they're trying to, they're trying to peak, you know? They're sprouting, so to say. They're starting to grow, getting gains, and I'm not even going very heavy. So that's awesome. I think on this set, I'm gonna go reverse on the grip. It kind of hits triceps a little bit. It's also good for upper chest. Studies show that when you go reverse grip, you're hitting 30, 40% more upper chest, even when you do flat bench. So if you go reverse grip on incline and you're focusing on upper chest, like right below the clavicle, that would be like ideal, right? And depending on where you're trying to hit, if you're trying to hit like the upper middle, which is like a problematic zone for a lot of guys and gals, you would kind of like really focus the mind muscle connection to that, like especially if you're doing flies, you make that connection to the upper middle, you know. You see this? I don't know if you could see her. No, you can't see her. She's behind that plate. There's this woman back there. She's got to be like 6 feet tall and like is totally slim. She's like, she reminds me of like a Michael Jordan in his prime, you know? Like, perfect body for basketball. I'm not saying she has to be a basketball player, but like, she has like the perfect body for basketball. You know, like super slim and extra tall. And she's in shape. All right, here we go. Reverse grip on this one. So it'll be I took a little extra break. I'm just getting back. So just want to make sure. Reverse grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another plus with doing reverse grip, besides everything I just mentioned, is the fact that when you do reverse grip, you force your elbows in. So when your elbows are tucked, there's gonna be less issues with your shoulders. So you're kind of naturally, physiologically protecting your delts. Because a lot of people get delt issues from doing push-ups and flat benching. And that's usually because their elbows are flaring out. So when you do reverse grip, naturally your elbows tuck in. So you're good with your shoulders in general. All right, last set. After this, I'm gonna move on. Because we did incline, we did flat bench, we did the push-ups as a warm-up. I tend to do calves every day, seated and standing. So we're gonna make sure we do some machine work as well. Probably do some flies, and I'll get some dumbbell pullovers, old school, rib expansion, and keep it moving, you know. I'm gonna go close grip bench on this one, even though that's kind of like a tricep move. I'm just switching up the grip. Usually I'll go close grip, I'll go reverse grip, and I'll just go standard neutral grip, right? I usually don't go wide grip. I'd rather do flies because I'm one of those people who also has a history of issues with shoulder pains and impingement, all of that, right? So I once had a surgeon tell me, you need to get orthoscopic surgery done on a calcium deposit that was causing issues with my left shoulder. And I didn't ever do that. I just went around the injury. So I'm conscious of all these injuries. I have a lot of injuries, but I just go around them all and I'm good for the most part, you know? After a while, when you stay consistent here in the gym and working out, your injuries kind of get safeguarded with proper development and stretching of the fascia, ligaments, tendons, cartilage, and musculature, you know, including some good fat padding. So all the pains just go away and you kind of like stay in this cloak of invincibility. Oh, my fault. We're going close grip. Let's get it. 2. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and all right. Let's get some fly work in. See where the flies are. You know what? I'll switch it up and I'll get some dips in between time. Let's get some dips in. Why not, you know? So we're gonna lean forward to, I can face this way too. Lean forward to emphasize pecs. You know, lean back to focus on triceps. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. You know, you could definitely feel it too. When you lean forward and you do dip work, you could feel that area right there. You get that nice, you know, that undercut, which a lot of guys don't really work out. I think it would definitely be beneficial. Luke, what's up? I think it'd definitely be beneficial for women as much as it is for guys, because, you know, for women, especially if you're trying to bring your breasts up, it's a good thing, right? 'Cause sometimes women like are conscious of breasts, you know, sagging slightly. So when you do movements for chest that are actually good for developing that part of musculature underneath, to actually bring your breasts up. And for guys, like a lot of guys focus on upper chest right under the clavicle, but for us too, like if you're working that undercut, it's a nice, like when you bring that 3D effect, like where that chunk right here by the nipple, but like underneath almost separates from your frame. Aesthetically, it's a nice look.
No. Nah, nah, nah. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, 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 nah. Nah. Did you do that yesterday?
All right, so we're gonna get 3 sets here total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, feels good. Feels awesome. Yeah, we're like on the same path, right? Yesterday was back and buys. Today is chest. You know, the day before was legs. Doing the same thing. Luke, nah, I went to the home base yesterday, bruh. Went there yesterday. So, yeah, yeah. Because just like yesterday, when you do back, because it's a pulling movement, you're working your buys, right? And then when you're doing a pushing movement, you're working your tries. So you already know. Ray, what's up? How you doing? All right, last set here. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. One, 2, 3. Leaning forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. That's good. Now we'll go to the machines. Right? Let's go to the machines. So, you know what? We do this right here, actually. There's a few of them, but let me see what else they have over here. Could do cable flies. Um, Daily, I like to do glutes. I like to do calves, so I'm gonna do those things. The chest press right here. We already did press work, so we're good. We have another 2 pec decks here. So I'm kind of used to doing pec deck this way. Not that I can't do it the other way, I could do that as well, but let's put it over here. It's good. Boom. I usually don't go too heavy with the pecs, whether using dumbbells or machine work, because it's one of those areas, like I said, I have a shoulder issue, so it usually takes me a little bit of time before I get to a place where it's not bothering me anymore. And that's what I was talking about, the whole cloak of invincibility. I know that sounds like a PC or video game, like some sort of role-playing game, but it's true. Like, once you get that cloak of invincibility, again, it's fascia, cartilage, tendons, ligaments, musculature, and good fat. Once you get that, then it's like you don't really have pains anymore, you know, for the most part. Use a little bit of a stretch, but not too much. Yeah, I think that's even. Let's go. Just a little bit of a stretch. Not much. From the starting point, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice.
go a little heavier than that. It's a little light. Let's go 2 notches heavier. Boom. After this, so quick recap, right? What we did already, we started with the warm-up push-ups, right? And I'm gonna do more push-ups after this. And I'm gonna do more calf raises, squats, lunges, handstand push-ups. I'm gonna do all of that stuff when I get home. I do that every day anyways, calisthenic-wise, right? So not including that, today for chest, warm-up push-ups. We did incline, we did flat, we did some in-between dips, leaning forward for chest. We're doing pec deck right now, which also flies. We're gonna go rib expansion, also known as pullovers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Done deal, you know? Basically knock it out in like 20 something minutes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is a place for where you can make that mind muscle connection. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So you basically want to be able to like keep your you know your posture really up and exaggerated like this, so that when you come up, you really want to focus the connection to that chest. Okay? All right, last set here. We'll end with pullovers, and then after that, we'll just do some miscellaneous calf work. Done deal. How much time was that? Look, half hour, you know? We got it done. All right. Last set here. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let's finish chest today with some pullover work. And that's really it. You know? Let's see. Oops. Fault. Yeah, that doesn't. Just keep it right here. Boom. Then bring this bench down to flat. There it goes. Damn. It's way too much. Okay. Boom. I'm not gonna go too heavy on this. We're just gonna go probably like some really light. Let me just make sure the angle is right.
You could lean this over a little bit. What? Okay. Boom. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna get the 50s. It's not too heavy. It's not too crazy. Okay. I don't know what the best angle is for this, but just to demonstrate, this is a very old school move. Rib expansion, aka pullovers. Okay. Here we go. Butt down when you do the stretch. Squeeze at the top when you come back up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Love it. 2 more sets. After this, we're gonna do calves. We're gonna do seated, standing, done deal. And it's over. Hopefully everyone's doing well, you know. Hopefully your day has been going, you know, relatively sucker free and productively. You know, nice productive day is always a good day, especially when you knock out a bunch of tasks and feel accomplished. It's always a beautiful thing. You know? Second set, second to last. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set, and then basically done. We're done with the chest routine. Another one for the record book, you know? Another day less, another day closer to success, another day further away from all the stress, so let it rest. And we're done feeling blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. Last set. And then chest is done with, accomplished, and we'll just do some miscellaneous work. But the bulk of the routine we set out to accomplish has been achieved.
Here we go. Last set. Last chest. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It's over. All right. Chest is over with. I'm gonna do some miscellaneous work now. Put this back. All right, so let's get this out the way. Okay. All right, miscellaneous stuff now. I'm gonna start by doing some, we don't really, not that I see anyways, we don't really have a, like one of those stretch rooms here, you know, where people, like where they have the mirrors and like the hardwood floors and all that. Like I don't see that here. So I'm just gonna, because the floor is a little bit more spongy here. So I'm just gonna do some handstand work because we're kind of done with the routine, so why not, you know? Oh. Okay, let's go. I like doing these because one, it's a good calisthenic movement. It develops your delts, your shoulders, and it helps you overcome the fear of being upside down, like without any support, you know? So you do that enough, and it's like you could literally do it off a ledge, and you feel the control over time. And you don't have to be like really thin to be able to do it. Like once you really develop those muscles in your wrists, your forearms, and your shoulders and upper back, and you could literally do it like regardless of your weight, because it's like balance, right? So it's that first movement. You could literally do it like you're incorporating it into any type of calisthenic movement, almost like you're doing push-ups, you know? So if you do like sets of like 1 to 5, 1 to 10, you do like 5 to 10 every day, and you'll feel accomplished, you know? And it's awesome because you feel more and more confident doing that move. So, and it's not too crowded here today, so I could just keep practicing here. There's not too much foot traffic. Obviously, I'm gonna wash my hands afterwards, but you know, we're good to go. Let's go. I'm only gonna do a few of these, and then we're gonna move on to calves. I'm definitely worn out at the same time, so You just keep doing it. But that's the whole point. Because if you do it at the end of a workout when you're worn out, then you know over time with practice, when you're fresh, you could do it relatively easily, you know? And that's the whole point. You know, practice makes perfect. It's all, bro. It's all good. You could just, yeah, no, it's all good. It's alive. We good. Appreciate it. Definitely, definitely getting worn out, but that's all good. That's the whole point. Do it when you're tired, you know? Do it when you feel worn out. And keep doing it when you feel like there's very little left in the tank. That's when it matters. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's finish up with some calves. And then after calves, we'll just do a little bit of pull-up work. And then we're good to go, you know? That's the female I was telling you about. She's like super thin, but like she has like the perfect physique for b-ball, you know? It reminds me of like Jordan in like 87. And he was super thin and he was dunking on everything, basically dunking on everyone, you know? That's like the physique she has. This dude right here also, let me show you. So, look, he's older, but he's like shredded, you know? Yeah, he's thin, but like, he's got like a similar type of physique where it's like, he's just shredded, you know? All right. Seated calves. Oh, this has to be lower. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All in all, another successful workout. Hey, I don't like this has been like kind of moving every day more and more. No one is fixing it. So it's like, this is an easy fix. I don't know, maybe it's my like, and now I'm looking at like the overall floor layout and everything is bothering me because everything is like not straight, you know? That's my OCD flaring. OCD is flaring. My feng shui OCD is flaring. All right, second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gym is closed at 10 today? Yeah, Fridays? I didn't even know that. When are you doing the 24 hours?
Still waiting for a day to do construction over here.
Oh, you need construction for that?
Yeah, they're trying to put some doors that y'all scan and come in.
Oh, okay.
Every other gym got them.
Like in the BX?
BX, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Jersey, they all got them.
Oh, okay.
This is the only spot that don't have it. They're not getting, the board's not giving the approval yet.
There's not going to be too many workers at night during those hours?
No, if they put the door, no, there's no workers at night.
Oh, yeah?
Come in on your own.
Oh.
Scan the door open, then they'll close, the other door open.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
little bubbles.
Yeah. That's cool. Hopefully they get that done soon. All right. Well, gym closed. You know, we got it in. We're good. I would like to get some pull-ups, but that's my OCD flaring up again. You know, but it's all right. We got it in. We're good. Let me wash my hands. Yeah, I don't know if you heard, but I didn't know they close early today like that. Today's Friday, but it is what it is. You know, I wasn't expecting that, but it's all right. Still got work done. All that was left was for me to do a little bit more calf work, and I was gonna do some pull-ups, but other than that, we're fine, you know? So it's all good. We're good to go. I think I could just grab some from underneath you. It's all right. Appreciate it. Just want to get this out. Be out your way. Toot. Boom. Boom. There it is. Thank you. All right. So, you can get a nice little post workout in. Some calories, protein, carbs, macros. You know, get it all done. Another one accomplished. And damn, he just came in. And he's got to leave because he didn't know neither. See, if I would have came a little later, I'd have been tight. I'd have been tight. That's why I'm like, yo, when is this 24-hour thing happening? I got to take it to the Bronx, be able to enjoy that, you know? Me, I like doing 2 o'clock in the mornings, 3 o'clock in the mornings. I assure you, almost no one else is gonna be here at these times, so at those times that is. I'm gonna get it in. Be a different crowd here on live streams at those hours, you know? Yeah, you got the crazy calves, man. Your calves are nuts.
Yo, I can't take no credit.
Thanks.
That came stock.
Yeah, I imagine.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got to do everything, and it's like they don't do that, you know?
Yeah. When I was younger, it was just funny. When I was little, I used to be embarrassed of them. I hate wearing shorts. I used to be embarrassed. I didn't know it was a good thing. So I got older.
Yeah, and they're nice looking because the bottom goes low, you know? That's a genetic thing.
My wife's been hyping me up. I'm like, oh, that's no big deal. No, wear
Yeah,
your shorts.
no, they're good. They're nice. Yeah, but they're nice. You know, a lot of us, we got to work so hard, we don't get that, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I don't take credit. I keep stock. Amanda, be safe. God
Base, take care.
bless. Have a happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
You too, take care. So, and you know what's crazy? I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do calves again. Am I gonna get those? No, but we all got some. You got the beard tea as well.
I'm trying to be like you. Right?
See, that came stop.
Right from the womb, man.
All right, so All right, we're done. Another one for the record book. Another one for the record books. Hopefully everyone had a good one. And yo, it's cold outside. You know? We're out here. If anyone knows Yonkers, you already know that's the movie theater, multiplex showcase. You know, that's where we're at. Season's greetings. A lot of the Christmas lights out here. It's almost that time, you know. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for coming out. Whoever showed up. Hopefully we had some good energy, and it was motivational, and it got people to feel motivated to hopefully accomplish whatever you want to accomplish, you know? And like I said, now on to get some calories and macros in. And I feel good because, like I said at the beginning of this live stream, my body's starting to shape again. It's about time. Took a while, you know. I was in skinny mini me mode for a while because I wasn't really doing anything. Yeah, I was defined, but all I was doing was walking. I wasn't even doing calisthenics. So now doing, you know, especially when you're stressed out and you're going through things, resistance training is one of those things that you could always fall back on, and it's like one of the best remedies to feel better afterwards, you know. So it feels amazing each and every time to be able to go to, you know, hit weights, whether it's at home or in a gym. And you know, I'm very grateful to be able to have this opportunity to not just engage in resistance training, but share it, and to share it publicly. I enjoy this. You know, someone asked yesterday on the live stream doing back, like, are you genuinely happy? Yeah. I went into a whole thing about describing why I'm genuinely happy, you know, because I could be at my lowest points, anxiety-wise and stress-wise, but I know when I come out of doing a resistance training routine, I am genuinely happy. I feel better. So this is a way of combating stress always, you know, and I love that. I genuinely appreciate it. So that's why it's like, it's awesome energy. You ever have like someone that is in close proximity to you who's like draining your energy, or is like always negative, and it's like bad energy, and it's like very tough to, you know, escape. It's like you have no choice, but you kind of have to be around that energy for whatever reason. So it's like it could relate to you, you know, and in some sort of way you just have to kind of deal with that. But me, this is always like a form of escape. It's like no matter what I'm going through, I'll always be able to do something like this, always feel better. So what better way to not just appreciate that for myself, but to share it, and to share it publicly. And that's why I do these live streams. You know, I want to pass that incredible energy, because no matter what energy you have around you, if you have a way to kind of at least momentarily escape it, because this is not just during the time that I'm doing weights that I feel great. No, it has a lingering after effect that is for hours, you know? So it's like you keep doing this, and it's like your anxiety levels go down, and it has this cumulative effect where you feel amazing afterwards, you know, and then you sleep better. And not only that, but where I was going with this from the beginning was like, I'm looking at my body, and like my body is starting to shape again, you know, and that's amazing. Like my chest is forming, my glutes are forming, my legs, you know, my back is shaping out. And it's never too late. You know, you could be like, whoa, you know, well, I'm not 25 or I'm not 18. Listen, I'm not either. And this is happening right now. And I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking TRT. I'm not taking creatine. I'm not even taking protein powder. And it's happening. And it's not just the genetic thing. For as good as my genes are, there are a lot of things where my genes ain't all that great neither. So it's not ever too late. You can make it happen. You know, and I did this. I've only started resistance training for a short period of time. So believe me when I tell you, if you stay consistent and you stay consistent for a relatively short period of time, you're going to get some good results and fast, you know? And then I do my calisthenics as well. I'm doing full range of motion. So when I keep my intensity high, it's almost like a built-in, like that guy who I was just talking to, right? It comes stock. It's like a built-in aerobic effect or cardiovascular effect. So when you keep the intensity levels high, you can actually get a cardiovascular effect while doing weights, you know? And then if your range of motion, your FROM, if you're engaging in full range of motion while doing resistance, it's a form of doing like stretching, like dynamic stretching, right? So yeah, maybe it's not static stretching, but you're increasing your flexibility with resistance through range of motion. So you can actually get aerobic activity and flexibility through resistance. And then I engage in like plyometric work, floor work sometimes, like I just did with the handstands. And then I also do, you know, the plyometric stuff. Plyometrics, flexibility, and calisthenic work, you know, body weight. What is this? What's happening here? What is happening here? I don't know what's going on here. Like, they all just, we're on the highway, mind you, on the Deegan Expressway, 87, right? Literally 87. And they're all stopping in the middle of the highway. Like, what is going on? Right? Sometimes I see that happen in the Bronx and I get really, I get really leery. Because out here, it could be like an accident or something, but sometimes you the heart of the BX, it could be beef, you know? Like it could be a shootout, it could be like something crazy, because anything goes down at any time. So I get really leery. I've been in shootouts before, I've been in knife wars before. I get leery because anything can happen at any time, you know? So, but out here, like especially in nicer areas of Westchester, it's like, nah, we good. Like, worst thing you gotta look out for is like a deer that's crossing, you know? Like a deer, or like, we don't really have bears out here, but it's like deer, turkey, stuff like that, you know? But yeah, that's really it. Just wanted to say, look at this site, look at this view. You know? It's nice. Yeah, and that's it. Until next time. We were done with this workout in like an hour, you know, so that was awesome. And we're gonna move on and just keep it moving. I haven't had my whip in a long period of time now, and it's still taking quite some time. So that is part of the anxiety that I'm going through, but just got to keep going, you know, no matter what. And when the whip comes back, I'm going to be very happy, you know, and I can't wait. And then 2026 should be amazing. Should be a great year for most of us. And I can't wait. I think it's going to be the happiest year thus far in a long time. You know, the last several years, 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025, although it was getting better and better each year, it was still very challenging, very difficult to go through in many ways. I think 2026 is going to be a very good year for most of us, and I can't wait. I really can't. I'm going to go into the supermarket and get some things from in there. But 35 degrees Fahrenheit out here. Temperature's dipping. But next workout is going to be shoulders. So it feels good. It feels really good. It feels awesome, actually. You know, it feels amazing. Especially when you get into the flow and you start doing it routinely. That's kind of like why you're seeing me do these type of live streams more often, because I just want to share this energy. You know, hopefully I inspire someone to get their own routines on. You know, it's a beautiful thing. Get your own workout on and make it count. You know, I'm leading by example publicly to display exactly what's happening. And, you know, hopefully it gives some motivation for you to do your own thing and get it going. So, that's really it. I'm going to run up into the supermarket and, again, thank you all for checking in, coming through, and until next time.